Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're going to pick up with our third episode of Foundation. If you haven't watched the first two, go check those out on my channel. We're sort of doing two things with this game here. We're checking out the new updates that they have put out for it, and hopefully we'll be getting to sort of what those updates will do soon. They're more longer gameplay updates versus quick things that we can go through. One of those updates had to do with the fortification and patrolling and how that works, so we are working towards that. The other thing we're doing with this game is I'm using it as my weekly therapy, and you guys are on the journey with me. So there is a form of therapy gaining traction called gaming therapy, where you use video games for therapeutic purposes. Many games can be used for this. In fact, there are some that are being developed specifically for therapy. But basically the gist is that you don't rush through the game. You slow down, you take your time, you don't use the speed up functions, and you really immerse yourself in the game. So it works well with games like Foundation or open world games where you can really explore and get in there. I have a couple of games that if you guys like that, I could do a whole series on with some of these other games. But as we get in here, we have a couple of tasks that we're looking to complete. So providing food diversity, which means we need refined food. We're going to use farming for that. And adding decorations. We are expanding. And again, have to hit play so everybody starts moving around. And I did add the fortification. With fortification, there's a few routes you can go. You can build a wall around your area, and that will give you fortification for everything that's within that area. Or you can simply put up patrol towers, and they have a range, and it'll cover the houses within that range. That's typically the route that I have gone before when I have played, mostly because I don't like the look of the fencing. But I think for purposes here, I'm going to do one section with fencing, one section without the fencing, and that way you guys can kind of see how both of those work. And this is a rather small little area over here, so I think I am going to use this. So, guard location, village gatehouse. And we can do fieldstone walls or wooden walls. You know what? Maybe I'll like it better. And so let's start with the gate. And I think I'm going to start here. I'm going to put the church within the walls of our spot. We don't have. I'll go right along the edging of our border here for what we have. You can see down here it is telling you how much that's going to be costing you. Curve in the wall here. I almost think I'm actually just going to wrap this whole area in this. doing that weird sort of curve. Over here, that's... Change the material. Destroy that section. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright, I changed my mind. Alright, and so now you saw it was purple. That's showing you all of the area that's going to be fortified. If we were to do this now, we certainly do not have enough materials for it at the moment. But we will go ahead and... I'm going to come over here. Okay. I'm going to put that there for now. You know how I like to do my, highlight here. And just sort of show you. So if I were to place this one here, and we turn it, it's going to cover all of those houses. It costs 15 wood and 2 tools. So in the long run, it may actually be more expensive to do the village watchtowers throughout. I never compared it before. Alright, let's this. Grandiose market. The elders feel your village is almost ready to host a trade fair. However, they are uneasy about receiving visitors with such a market. They would like you to improve its appearance. A few colorful tents wouldn't hurt business, would it? Our market will be splendid. And we're going to have a little market here. We can even have a market inside here if we choose to do this route. I don't know. I don't know if I like the look of having a fence up. Because then it really restricts where they can go. But that's 90 wood, 180 stone. We still have to have patrol coverage, so we still have to have patrollers inside that thing. You know what? I'll try it. We'll do it. We'll create this little section, build that fencing. I have 5 unemployed villagers, so something we're going to need to do is get a patrol tower going. And I think I might put it here if there's enough space. And so I think we want this one. Yeah, a watch post and a tax office. So we can put a minor hall here. With this little front entrance, and then tower off to the side. I like that tower. I mean, is here maybe shift over so it's attached, not what? That puts it just outside the territory range. Well, we'll have that be our tax office, and then add a sub-building for a watch post. Could maybe make a watch post to these lines, which would allow for 2. I normally like to do this. Oh, tower. I like how that looks. Why am I not liking that? What do I normally do? Maybe it's this. Maybe I normally do one of these. No, that's definitely too small for what I generally do. Well, I think we're gonna go with that for now. And this will allow for 3 watchmen, 3 patrollers. And the higher up it is, the more patrollers we can have. We'll do that one, I guess. Build all. Add a patroller. Add a watchman. Paint the patrol area. So we're going to have a patrol area here for these houses. A patrol area over here for these houses. And a patrol area here for these houses. Yes, the patrol area is too large right now. Oh, it's got little torches. Okay, maybe I'm not too mad at that. Alright, let's go to our progression and let's do farming so we can get some refined food. And I think we're going to expand the territory over here to facilitate the farming. Oh, I can't even purchase it. I need 100, so we definitely need to figure out our coinage here. Get that increased. Okay, well, something I can do, hopefully I don't whip you guys around too much, is we need a terracotta bench to make this happy here. So let's find the terracotta bench. We can put that along the entrance here. Coins for the bench. And then we need a road sign, which would be cute to have here. You're going into this neighborhood or into that neighborhood. Where'd my mouse go? I've lost my mouse. May have died. Well, that's not good. And it did die. We'll put the road sign there. Rope that. Figure out where we want to put that. Oh. Profiting from taxation. It seems your treasury has been low on coins lately. Some of your villagers suggest temporarily increasing taxes until the treasury improves. Want us to do increase taxation, have a monthly profit from tax revenue above 100. I mean, it's a suggestion. Let's go ahead with it. So we're gonna come up here and our taxation. Move it up to the yellow. It's going to make people unhappy, but we're working on it. Okay. And let's see. This is 2, 1, 3, 1, 2. That would increase the capacity. We don't really have a lot of cloth, I don't think. Do we have any cloth? No. But we can put our little sign here. Good sale. Actually, let's wait. Let's wait. Let's watch our building and let's watch this and the fence being built and just relax for a minute. one more person. So, more villagers there. We'll take on 2 more people. Two more patrollers. And then we need more watchmen. There's that. And they've made it pretty far with our fence here. We were at 38 people. Let's just make sure that our church capacity is still good. Okay. Oh, I've just noticed though, I have neglected to put a cross on the top. Fence getting built here. And you'll notice there is a path being erected along the outside of the fence as they're building this. That will disappear with time after it's been built. got a couple more people ready to move to our village, which means we can now add a watchman. Oh, cool. Extended guard coverage, so we really only need one more. Go ahead and give you guys jobs though. Add them in here. And check, so I know this one is being patrolled, so it has the fortification, but not patrol coverage, and this one's fortification is coming from this tower. So if we click on this tower here, it'll show you where the fortification is coming from. Yeah, too. I'm not gonna build it any higher. Overkill. And I'm not gonna have them use any more wood right now than is necessary. We've got this whole side. Ooh, where is it? Whole side done. We're going around the corner here now. These guys will have their fortification soon. I don't know if we can upgrade the fortification once it's built. But we'll find out. We may have to add another watch post inside the fence for their patrolling needs. Look at this from another angle now. Housing is insufficient. We need more house. Well, I suppose I could allow some more housing here in this section. It's rather small. Fit at least one more house in there. Alright, it seems I'm gonna have to cut this video shorter than usual as my little baby daughter has woken up and does not want to go back to sleep. So we're going to cut it here. But we increased the housing a little bit. We've got that different fortification types going, and it looks like they're making good progress with that. We've got our income going up. We're at 97, so soon we'll be able to add another territory, get that farming going, and hopefully we'll be able to do all of that within our next episode. When my daughter is either at the sitters or taking a longer nap. If you guys have liked this content, you enjoy these types of videos, please do hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you know when I upload my next episode. And hope you guys have a great rest of your day.